Hi, my name is Reed Culver, and I work at the Academic Resource Center, the ARC. Many students find themselves wrangling time and tasks, reacting to deadlines, getting overwhelmed, and feeling guilty about taking a break. That's exhausting. I'm going to share with you some tips to take ownership of your time and energy. First, know your tools. There will be a lot of information to manage at Duke, and you want a system of tracking and planning. Some students use Google Calendar or iCal, some prefer paper. It may take you some time to figure out what tools and strategies work best for you. Try something. Notice what works for you and what doesn't, and then adjust accordingly. There's no right tool or one way. Know what you need to do. How do you know when to do things if you don't know what to do? Before making a plan, capture everything you have to do. Write it down. Don't try to keep it all in your head. Look through your syllabi, class website, or other sources of info, and put it all in one place so you can start to make a plan. Then make a plan. There are a lot of ways to make a plan. ARC Learning Consultants can work with you to help you figure out what works best for you. But here are a few things to keep in mind. Everything takes time. Whether you write it down or not, it will take time. Grabbing a sandwich takes time, sending a quick text, or taking a quick break on Instagram. Prioritize. Not everything has to be done now. Often, prioritizing happens based on when something is due, and that's urgency. But urgency creates stress, and stress takes energy. There are other ways to prioritize, including how important is it? Chunk it out. If you have a paper due in a week, you really don't want to do it all 2 nights before, or even the night before. You may have been able to cram for that bio exam the night before in high school, but there is way too much information in college for that to work. Break down, write a paper into smaller tasks. Chunk out the bio material so you can study in pieces over time. The ARC can also help you figure out how to structure your studying to be really effective. It's more manageable and you can see your progress. Be specific. If you have a math problem set to do, write down exactly what you plan to work on. Instead of study math, try math problems 1 to 5. The more specific you are, the fewer decisions you have to make, the easier it can be to get started. Which brings us to procrastination. Procrastination, just like time, happens, but you can tackle it. Use these tips, be aware of what distracts you, and make sure you schedule intentional downtime, or it will sneak into your schedule and look like procrastination when it's really your brain saying, I need a break. Finally, know that sometimes you will feel motivated to do things and sometimes you won't. Tackling procrastination can be knowing what it takes for you to get things done, even when you don't feel motivated to do them. There isn't a right way for any of this, but there is a best way for you. ARC Learning Consultants will work with you to identify what that looks like and how to get there.